All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back to back update and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. Ohanezendigbo don dey beg federal government say don't doliko make una release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wey be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra so that ndị Igbo will be able to do their Christmas season in peace. I think the federal government should also heed to that cry so that ndị Igbo can do their Christmas in peace. If you are a good one Igbo, you will agree with me that Christmas used to be one of the things that every Igbo son and daughter looks forward to. Even if you are living in another man's land, around 31st, around 20, after 24th, the next thing you will be hearing is Alawotu, Alawotu. And when you hear things like Alawotu, they are referring to people who were not able to go. And as one Igbo, you will find out that you will say you will not go for Christmas. Around that 20, everywhere still there. For town, people still there. 25, people still there small. 26, 27, everywhere don't dry. You go just carry your bag, put them for back. If you be any good person, you say you go just enter your village sharp sharp. Na so it dey be for Igbo land. And but recently, for about 2 years or thereabout, or more 3 years or thereabout, the reverse has been the case because the issue of insecurity has become the order of the day in Ali Igbo. Once peaceful Ali Igbo is now den of and the rest of them. You find out many things happening now, even in villages. Some people are not even able to go to their villages this time. These are the things usually, and I know from places like northern side. You hear this kind of news, and but now, right in front of our door, these things are happening. And the question is, how is Ndibo going to do away with all these things that is happening? Let's go down to the news information proper as it is hot. In a statement signed by the factional secretary general of Ohanezendigbo, Okechukwu Isiguzoro, disclosed the release of Kanu will restore peace in the region, and the services of the Chief of Defense Staff and Security Chiefs to maintain peace will no longer be necessary. Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization Ohanezendigbo has appealed to President Bola Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, in time so that there can be peace in the southeastern region of the country during the Christmas and New Year celebration. The body made the call on Thursday against the backdrop of the comments by the Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, that self-agitator Simon Ekpa was sabotaging the efforts of the security operatives in the southeast. In a statement signed by the factional secretary Ohanezendigbo, Okechukwu Isiguzoro disclosed the release of Kanu will restore peace in the region, and the service of the Chief of Defense Staff and Security Chiefs to maintain peace will no longer be necessary. Isiguzoro lamented that Fulani herders and criminals have exploited the Biafra agitation to terrorize the southeast. The Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization stressed that the southeast region has lost over 42 trillion since the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu, adding that his release would end the artificial security challenges created in the southeast by criminals using his name as an excuse. The statement reads, Ohanezendigbo urges President Tinubu as a respected political father of the nation to consider the plight and predicament of the Southeasterners and release NNAMDI Kanu in time for them to enjoy their Christmas and New Year festival in a serene environment and peaceful atmosphere. If peace is restored in the Southeast through the release of NNAMDI Kanu, the service of the Chief of Defense and the Security Chief to maintain peace will no longer be necessary in the region. It is disheartening to note that the people of the Southeast have suffered unjustly at the hands of Fulani headsmen and criminals who exploited the Biafra struggle to terrorize the region. Ohanezendigbo is shocked that the Chief of Defense Staff and Security Chiefs has not investigated or spoken out about the discovery of over 70 persons brutally murdered by herdsmen operating from the Lokpanta cattle market in Lenu, Umunocha, Abia State. The sources of security challenges in the southeast are primarily the activities of Fulani herdsmen and criminals who use the name of the Biafra agitation as a cover. The southeast region has lost over 42 trillion naira since the incarceration of NNAMDI Kanu and the criminal invasion of Fulani herdsmen during the Buhari administration. Ohanezendigbo calls on Tinubu to address the shortcomings of the past administration that have led to the current insecurity challenges in the southeast. The release of NNAMDI Kanu will not only bring solace to the people but also restore confidence in the leadership, commitment to the welfare and security of Igbo people. My people, this one is coming from Ohanezendigbo Bonkwem. According to them, they tell Oga Tinubu say make them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before Christmas so that Ndị Igbo will be able to enjoy their Christmas. Ohanezendigbo don dey lament say why government dey do the things wey dey do. Say the best thing wey government suppose to do na to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that the work Chief of Defense and Security wan come do for Southeast say e no go get any meaning again if Ohamadike, one of Ndị Igbo, is released. According to Ohanezendigbo, that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, that it will help to identify those who are fake and those who are hiding under the umbrella of the IPOB to be perpetrating their evil act. Ohanezendigbo also lamented, reminding the federal government that some time ago about 70 bodies were recovered, which were buried around Lokpanta, where Fulani people made their base. And according to Ohanezendigbo, that they are bewildered that the federal government and also the security chief have not probed into that matter to know what actually happened. Ohanezendigbo don come and say that Fulani people dey hide under these guys to dey do bad thing for the obodo. Say the insecurity wey dey for the southeast, say e no dey original. Say that thing wey you dey see na artificial, and if you look at am well, you go know say the matters wey be say dey happen for southeastern part of Nigeria, say all those things na artificial things. Ndị Igbo, we are not known with violence. We did not grow up to see violence. Even after the 1967 to 1970, of course, one thing about Ndị Igbo is that Igwe Bike, Ofuobi Umunne Jemi Fe, is that when they come together and decide to do something, they make sure that they do it to the end of it. But as it be, these days, this Gen Z age where young children want money, they can do anything for it. You hardly trust people anymore. You hardly find trust. Where you say na this person where you say make you carry your heart, keep for the person, say for the person get there for you. If they had another information, something don't happen for RCCGO, where you say government carry gun go keep pastor wife. Hey, Aromero. You say na pastor wife, na in them buy for this one, government, na you do am. They say government don't buy pastor wife of a Redeemed Christian Church of God Pastor Mr. Mrs. Oluwakemi Moses Koye in Taraba State. The Taraba Youth Transformation Initiative confirmed the incident on a Facebook post Thursday, November 23, 2023. According to the statement signed by the group's executive director, Emmanuel Yakubu, the mother of one was shot dead in an attack that occurred along the Warikijota Highway on November 17, 2023. Deceased, accompanied by her 2-month-old child, was traveling from Akure to Taraba to reunite with her husband and child. This is a very sad story. One where they go say making go see husband, and so life take happen. Chineke bike kweni head in there come go help us as we dey go. I get lukwano, I na natakwano, I ga nakwano Chineke ologo no gwa na ya oje. Ka ndọbili ehihie ụmụnne ofu obi ụmụnne ji ebi n'enu ọkwa na abayolo mma